Everyone's talking about how Kendrick Lamar dissed Drake and J. Cole on Future and Metro Boomin's new album, but there are layers to this diss I guarantee you didn't catch. The history of tension between Drake and Future goes all the way back to 2011 when Drake didn't show up for the Tony Montana video.
That's real, basically a slap in my face because they like, shit, you should have did it from somebody from Atlanta who was gonna get in the video.
Obviously they made up and went on to make tons of hits together, but most notably the collab mixtape What a Time to Be Alive. But then for some reason Future said this about it right after.
What a time to be alive.
It never happened.
Fast forward to 2023, Metro now has well-documented beef with Drake. And of course, Future said,
If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Then on the very first track of the album, which is called We Don't Trust You, he goes on to say, dropped a song called What Would Pluto Do, which people thought he was shouting out Future.
Last time I saw her, she was fucking with my nigga, so the question is, what would Pluto do? He for the hoe, so I did it.
But the way people are interpreting this song now is that Drake slept with a girl that Future was dealing with and said to himself, what would Pluto do? He would do the same to me, so I did it. Metro has also always low-key had some interesting thoughts about J. Cole. This man is so diabolical, he was in the studio with him while he was cooking up a diss against him.
I was in the studio the other night, and he was in there cooking up. I seen him cooking up, and it's just like,
So enter Kendrick Lamar, who's been trading subliminals with Drake for years, and you get this.
Fuck sneak diss and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches.
Kendrick keeps going with a couple more lines for Drake, including saying for all your dogs getting buried and possibly throwing shots at his producer 40. But what I find most interesting is the comparison to Prince and Michael Jackson.
Your best work is a light pack, nigga. Prince outlived Mike Jack, nigga. Boom!
Prince was a lot more secluded, kind of like Kendrick, whereas Michael Jackson was the one always in the public, constantly making hits, kind of like Drake. You might remember that Drake got a posthumous Michael Jackson verse, but Kendrick actually performed with Prince in real life.
What is the truth? So help me God. I know that it's real.
And what's crazy is that one of Prince's mentors was actually Drake's uncle. But anyways, what Kendrick is here to say on this song is that there is no big three, he's just the GOAT.
Motherfuck the big 3. Nigga, it's just big me.
Another thing that's really interesting about this song is it samples Easy Does It by Eazy-E, which Drake actually sampled in 2015 on Energy. Another interesting element is how this affects their relationships with other rappers. We just saw Travis Scott potentially instigating by specifically asking them to play this song at Rolling Loud.
Please, bro.
Also, what side is 21 Savage gonna pick in this? Are we gonna see him collab with Metro again? So now we just gotta wait and see if Drake or J. Cole decide to respond.